go. So, peace and blessings be unto you all today. My name is 12, and I'm just coming to you with a really quick hey, my sister, Rainbow, how are you? I love you and miss you so much. Um, this is just going to be a really quick live stream. For some reason, I sat here for like 10, 15 minutes not pressing start, because I just felt so nervous. But I say that to say that don't let that stop you. Just still don't let that stop you. Nervousness is a part of the process. I'll tell you, you can feed off of that energy. Just don't let it stop you. A lot of the times people have dreams, and I'm always going to be talking about dreams and goals because I think it's really important. I want to encourage and inspire people out there to do your thing, whatever it is you do. If you sew, if you paint, if you cook, if you read, if you teach, if you sing, if you write poetry or write books, whatever it is, I want you to go out there and just do what you do. Don't let anything stop you, or, you could drop dead. You're not promised any day. None of us are. So just do what you do. But I was going to say, when I when I first started playing guitar and playing out and singing out, I would be so nervous sometimes that I would be sick before I perform. I would just get so sick and have to run to the bathroom like minutes before performing. And then when I get on stage, my fingers would be, and I'm playing the guitar, and my fingers would be shaking so much. And I would like drop my pick and still have to, but I did not let that stop me. I feel like, I have a purpose. God gave me a gift to use, and that's what I want to do. So whatever my own shortcomings are, we're going to work through this. That's how you have to feel about whatever it is, and just grow. You'll start off wherever you are, but you want to just grow. And God can give you the energy to do that. Today, I'm just going to do a couple of quick songs that I'm practicing. One is a really fun song that I really like from the 90s, and this is from a group named Tonic, and it's If You Could Only See. And again, I'm still practicing it, so. If you could only see the way he loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue his eyes can be when he says he loves me. Well, you got your reasons and you got your lies and you got your manipulations. You cut me down to size. You say you love, but you don't give me loving, but you won't. If you could only see the way he loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue his eyes can be when he says he loves me. It seems the road less traveled leaves happiness unraveled. Sometimes you gotta take dirt to get what you love. It's what you gotta do. You say love, but you stand, give your heart when you can. You could only see the way he loves me, then maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue his eyes can be when he says he loves me. Hey, Charlie G. You say you love, but you don't give your heart, but you won't. You say you love where you stand, give your heart when you can. If you could only see the way he loves me, then maybe you'd understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue his eyes can be when he says he loves me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. Okay, so I have to work on the ending. But that's if you could. There was so many great fun songs that came out in the 90s. I'm learning a lot of them. I love some songs from Soundgarden. I love Black Hole Sun. That's like you know, just rest in peace, to Chris. But I hope you all are doing well in this time. I wonder how you all spending your time in quarantine. We got to be in right now. So I just wish you all a happy Mother's Day because today is Mother's Day. So to any mothers out there, and any people who are not physical mothers, but who take care of children or teach children, happy Mother's Day to you too. We all contribute into children's lives in one way or another. So I just want to say happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Um, and it's really a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and again, I think that if you are alive on this earth, you should be thankful. You should be grateful. Too many people, they want so many things, you know, and they just don't feel happy. They don't feel grateful. They're not thankful that they're alive. But honestly, if you are alive on this earth, no matter how you feel, you could have woke up sick with a migraine or something, whatever, stomach, who knows what, but you should give thanks because you're still alive, and there's a lot of people who cannot say that. So just give thanks. This is another song that I'm working on. This is an original song. Um, I love to be inspired by the Word of God as well, and giving thanks and praise to God. This song is "Never Be Defeated," taken from Psalms 37. And I think, and later on, well, after this, shortly, I want to just give you some inspiration for writing songs. Again, I get a lot of people who ask, they want to write songs, but they don't know how to get inspired or how to, go about that process. So I'm always going to touch on that because I want people to write their songs. I want to hear those songs, and I think that a lot of other people need to hear them as well. I think that there's a lot of people out there that are hurting, they're hurting right now. They don't know what's going on. Maybe they lost loved ones, and this corona going on and things are opening back up slowly, but there's still a lot of clouds in the air, and people, they need answers. And I feel like if I can just do my part by inspiring or even just making someone smile, when I miss a note or to say something silly or do something dumb, or I'm coming on here, look, if I can do whatever I'm going to do, you can do whatever you can do too. I want to be a blessing to people. I want to uplift. Music is very powerful. You know, it has the power to heal, to bless, to uplift. It can be dark as well, but it can also usher in light and healing and blessings. And I think that if God has given you a gift, that's what you should use. So this is Never Be Defeated. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. I shall never beg bread, and I'll never be defeated. For the Lord is my refuge and my shield. We shall never beg bread, and we'll never be defeated. For the Lord is my shelter and my strength. For the Lord is my refuge and my shield. I have been young and now am old, yet have I never ever seen the righteous forsaken, nor seed begging bread. He is merciful, yeah, and he is blessed. I shall never beg bread, and will never be defeated. For the Lord is our refuge and our shield. We shall never beg bread, and will never be defeated. For the Lord is our shelter and our strength. For the Lord is our refuge and our shield. Mm, mm. Oh, we shall never beg bread, and will never be defeated. For the Lord is our refuge and our shield. We shall never beg bread, and will never be defeated. For the Lord is our shelter and our strength. For the Lord is our refuge and our shield. For the Lord is my refuge and my strength. For the Lord is my shelter and my shield. All right. Never beg bread. I love that song. It's such an inspiration. Um, I like singing the words from the Bible. Many years ago, not many years, but maybe 2 years ago, it came into my spirit that I wanted to just bring the Bible to life, by writing songs from the Bible, songs, inspired by the Bible. And I'll be doing a lot more of that lately. And then there's a lot of cover songs that I really love. So I'm really looking forward to when we can come back out, and just, you know, minister to each other in song. Yeah, that'll be nice. But this is wonderful. Technology allows us to come together and do these things as well. But I wanted to touch a little bit on inspiration. So if you feel inspired to write songs, but you don't know how to go about it, um, I just want to say that you can actually just start with some chords. You can start with a chord or two. You can start just with some grooves. It doesn't have to be something that you think about. It can just be inspired. So, and even if you're not a musician, you can still write songs. So let's say I am a musician and I'm practicing. The way that I come up with my inspiration, hopefully this can be a blessing to someone who may want to be inspired to write or to do songs or whatever, but you don't feel like you are able to. You can start with some chords. And just keep it simple at first, especially if you're more advanced, definitely go for it, but if you start simple, then you can build your way up to a song, so say I want to give thanks, to God. I would just start with some chords that I like. Give thanks. Give thanks. Okay, so let me just keep it really simple to show you. Start with some chords that you like. Give thanks, Lord. I give thanks. Give thanks, Lord. I give thanks. You can just start with give thanks. You want to say, I praise you? Go for it. Lord, I praise you. And I thank you. And I love you. Yeah. Yeah. I give thanks, give thanks, Lord, I give thanks. Or however, say I don't like those chords and I want to go with some different chords and I don't know, And whatever your strumming rhythm is, that's fine. You have to find your own voice. That's my strumming pattern right now. But you don't have to do that. It can just say I'm just doing one stroke. Sometimes the simplest is best. And I'll say, oh Lord, I thank you. Oh Lord, I praise you. Oh Lord, I love you. Oh Lord, I praise you. Whatever. So whatever's in your heart and soul, you can sing that. I'm also I love hymns, and I'll be singing a lot of hymns. They've been around since the 1700s. That's a mighty long time, and a lot of them again were inspired by such awful circumstances, but they found God in those dark circumstances. one that I just love so much is I Surrender All, because to me, that's what, that's what God requires of us, to surrender our thoughts, our heart, our mind, our own understanding, to Him. And I'm still working on that. So I love this song, and I'm working on it, but I just want to play a little bit of it. All to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust Him, in His presence daily live. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender humbly at His feet I bow. Worldly pleasures all forsaken, take me, Jesus, take me now. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. I surrender all. Easy. Life ain't always easy. Tell me, is there any rest for the righteous? Oh, lead me up the road You chose for my destiny. Help me, Jesus, won't you, yeah. I'm going to be ending soon, but I'm going to just work on one more song that I am practicing now. Um, Again, there's a lot of fun songs from the 90s that I love, that I'll be actually playing. Um, One song from Hemorrhage is just so beautiful. Oh, not Hemorrhage. his name is. You see what I'm saying? It's just you don't have to be perfect. Nobody is. Um, I think everyone should stop trying to aspire to be like these perfect people that we see, because trust me, they're not. It's a dream. Nobody's perfect. But the song is Hemorrhage and the group is Fuel. It's from way back in the day, but this is, I just, it's a beautiful song. But I don't have the rhythm and the vocals in sync just yet because it has a different rhythm. I don't remember. You know what? I can't even think of it right now, so I'll have to save that for the next stream. But I am working on Black Hole Sun. So, and the song with Feel, it sounds really nice on the acoustic guitar. But I couldn't get my acoustic guitar to sync with my interface, so I'm playing the electric right now. And I have hair in my eye. That's why I keep rubbing my eye. But that Fuel, the Soundgarden song "Black Hole Sun," I just love that. Nora Jones did a really beautiful version of it too, but she did it her way, and it was just beautiful. I love her voice. You know, it's very depth. It's full of depth. You know, and I like her humility. Um, but and I'll be doing some of her songs too. I'm working on. But that Soundgarden "Black Hole Sun" song. Let's see. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Come. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Let's disappear. Away. Right. So anyway, I'm still working on it. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Come, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Anyway, I'm working on that. But anyone who aspires to do anything is going to take a hell of practice and, and discipline. Me, I I'm thankful that everything happens the way that it should, because I've wanted to minister in music for a long time, and I've been at it for quite a many years. So people been there, but I'm very thankful that it didn't happen many years ago, because I wouldn't have been ready to handle it. I would have been just too wild, too undisciplined. You know what I mean? There's a lot of temptations in the music industry that can lead you down the wrong path, as we've all seen, with many different artists. So I'm very thankful that this is that everything happens in the time that it's supposed to happen. And I'm going to be actually ending the stream now. So I'm going to maybe just play another quick song, and then I'm going to make up a goodbye song on the fly, which I love to do, to say goodbye. And here we go. Oh, life can get you dancing, but the rhythm ain't always what you want. Love feel like romancing, but a lover ain't always you need. Time, the world is spinning. Tribulation is here. It's the beginning. Only God can free you from your burden and your pain. Only God can save you when you're out in the rain. Only God, He knows you when you call. Only God, only God can free you from your burden, 'cause you're drowning. And only God can save you from yourself now. You'll be flying. Spread your wings and fly. Time passes so swiftly, but don't you waste your time. Keep moving on. Pain, feel like I'm drowning. Don't you be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Only God can free you from your burden and your pain. Only God can free you when you're out in the rain. Only God, He knows you when you call. Only God and only God, yeah, can free you from your burden, 'cause you're drowning. And only God, hey precious, can save you from yourself now. You'll be flying. Spread your wings and fly. Only God, God, only God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Only God can free you from your burden, 'cause you're drowning. Only God can save you from yourself now. You'll be flying. scat, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, only God can free you from your burden, you're drowning. Only God, yeah, can save you from yourself now. You're flying, spread your wings and fly, fly. Only God can save you from your burden, yeah, 'cause you're drowning, yeah, and only God can free you from yourself now. You'll be flying, spread your wings and fly. Yeah. Um, if people are thinking about streaming, I didn't know anything about streaming. A friend, Charlie G, actually told me about it, and I think that I think that before you do that, you definitely want to make sure all your material is copywritten. Make sure you own the rights to all of your material. Be smart. This industry is full of straight up snakes. You know, I'm telling you. Trust me when I tell you. You can take a book from so many other artists' page. The industry is full of snakes, and you need to make sure your stuff is protected. You're the only one who's going to look out for you. Be smart, be wise, don't be thirsty, don't be desperate. When people come to you offering you a deal or whatever it is, you need to read the fine print, read the fine print. Let me make a song called Read the Fine Print. I'm dead serious. Read the fine print. Don't you get taken in the industry. Read the fine print. Oh, trust me when I tell you, better read it, or you'll be crying the blues. If you don't read the fine print, you'll be crying the blues. If you don't read the fine print. Um, so I want to also tell you that inspiration is everywhere. I teach these children now. I'm an ESL teacher. That's English as a second language. And I teach mostly Chinese children. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, precious. Oh, you're sweet, just like your name. God bless you. And I miss all of my sisters and brothers. Um, the Chinese children that I teach, they are so inspiring. They love to sing. I'll sing with them and teach them, give them good pronunciation and listen to them, speak back to me. And right now, everything is online, but it's very interesting because these children are all the way across the world. When it's 8 o'clock in the morning here, it's 8 o'clock at night there. And it's a totally different culture. But music is so powerful. You know, music, it breaks the boundaries. It breaks yokes. It just there's no genre, there's nothing that can stand in the way of music. It's a powerful thing because it touches the heartstrings of people. And it touches their spirit. They don't even have to speak English, but you can sing some song, even if they speak Chinese and don't speak a lick of English. I tell you, they know Michael Jackson songs. Some that they know songs. Music is powerful. And there's also dark music. Like I said, I'm very aware of the darkness that's in the industry. It's really full of darkness. There's more darkness than light. That's why in the industry. Um, but God is able. He's still beyond all of that, and He still gets the victory in the end. So I want to be on the playing field, as a child of light. And just because someone is singing gospel, don't be fooled. Okay, there's a lot of darkness out there, and I'm going to leave it at that. But there's a lot of, because I'm not going to be ugly, but there's a lot of powerful singers as well. Um, there's one gospel singer, and she's a praise and worship leader, and also I think a minister. But her name is Tasha Cobbs, and aside from anything and everything, that girl has her voice is just, oh man, it's just like angelic. She sang this song called "Break Every Chain," and some other songs as well. But her voice is just absolutely beautiful, and I love practicing along with her. Practicing along when she's singing because it opens up the vocals. Also, you want to make sure that you practice what you're going to do, and you want to make sure you stay humble. I have a story about humility. I learned my lessons the hard way. I'm not smart like many of you guys out there. It took me lessons to learn about humility. And so I'll share one story with you. I it's kind of embarrassing because it's just so stupid. But you know what? If someone else could learn from my stupidity and ignorance, then please learn from it. We got to take a page from each other's book so that we don't fall into the same foolish things, so that we can learn and be better. I lived in Atlanta for a little while, and I was working at a theater. Um, it was a big theater that and I can't even think of the name of the theater right now, but they did a lot of big shows. Debbie Allen wrote a lot of plays. It was kind of like Broadway out there in Atlanta. Um, and she wrote a lot of plays, and they put on a lot of productions, and Felicia Rashard and lots of celebrities would come to perform the shows, the plays, the theater. So I was working there in the administrative area. And I also would usher for all of the shows because I loved watching the shows. So I remember one particular day, Debbie Allen had a show that was in production in the theater. And that evening, I was going to usher and work the doors, collecting tickets and all of that stuff. And during the day, this is just my lesson in humility that I had. So during the day, I was at home and I was practicing, you know, and I was practicing to some Whitney Houston songs, and it sounded really good. So for some reason, and I think it probably was just so that I could learn the lesson, but for some reason it sounded really good. And when I left the house, I felt I didn't have a humble spirit. Let's just put it like that's when they're light. I did not have a humble spirit, and I went to the theater, and there were two people sitting on the steps outside of the theater. And it was a really beautiful girl and a really beautiful, very handsome man, and they were just like light was all around them. They glowed, you know. But me coming out of practice, because I had a good practice at home and I was not performing at the time. I was not in no show, nothing. I just had a good practice. And I don't know if it was pride, but like I just wasn't humble at the time. I was feeling like, and so I went up the steps and I didn't speak to them. I just walked right by, and I don't know if one of them may have spoken to me or something, but I didn't even speak. I just walked by. I was feeling myself that day, in a way that was not godly, put it like that, And when I got inside, lo and behold, I'm watching the show, and the female that was sitting on the steps was the star of the show, and the male was the co-star of the show. So I can't even tell you how it, I felt absolutely mortified. That slapped me back to reality with the quickness I can't even tell you. Okay. It was like a wake up call. These were the people in the show, and I was too, like, I was just not humble to even speak to them. They were sitting on the steps. They're the ones that's in this big production given by Debbie Allen, called Soul Possessed or something awesome, and I didn't even speak to them. Speaking to them could have opened up any kind of door. It could have just, it could have been a blessing to me. It could have been a blessing to them. Who knows what could have transpired from that conversation? But me and my stupidity, I walked right in. So that was a lesson for me. And I got it quickly, and I that slapped any pride that I had out of me, and it was a rough lesson. I felt really, really stupid, really small. And I think that sometimes we got to feel those awful feelings in order to really get the lesson. This life is a journey. There'll come a time when you'll see the sun shining like the darkness night, breaking through the pain of life and bringing forth your glory and light. But in the meantime, keep your head up, don't you give up. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. The enemy is strong and he's roaming on, looking for who he can devour at night as we journey on. Keep your lights on. Journey on. Lights on, yeah. Journey on. Journey on. Yeah, I journey on. Yeah. Oh, I journey on. Yeah. The journey is rough, and sometimes it is smooth, but keep pressing on. Don't you give up. Journey on, yeah. Yeah. Keep your lights on. Journey on, yeah. Hey, lights on. Yeah, I journey on. Yeah, yeah, I journey on. Mm. I do a journey on. Yeah, 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 I journey on. Yeah, journey on. Journey. When you have a song, you can try different things. You don't have to always sing it the same. There's an opera singer. She's my sister. She's got the most angelic voice on the planet. The girl is, man, trust me, she's going to be a big, big star. But she's also very humble, And her name is Deborah Love. And she told me that, you know what? I totally forgot. I totally forgot what I was going to say. So let's just move on. If it comes back to me, I will mention it, but I'm sorry. And that's what it is. You just be real. It's just better. Because everyone is, we all human. And you don't always have to hand pick. You can also just finger pick with your fingers. Oh, thank you so much, sister. Rainbow, my other sister. I love all of my sisters. I learn from them. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again. You can finger pick as well. If you're going to be inspired to write a song or whatever it is, you can finger pick. Um, Hello, final boss, Metallica. I can learn one. There's some Metallica songs that I actually like a lot, and Bon Jovi, and so many. I love rock. I love that rock era. But right now, I cannot play any Metallica song that I have in mind. But I'll take a look and see what they got in the catalog. If you have a suggestion, feel free to put it in the chat, and I'll take a look at it. I'm not guaranteeing that but I'll take a look at it. How are you all today? I hope you're all doing well. I would actually like to know how you're spending your time in quarantine. Are you just watching Netflix all day, or are you sleeping? Are you eating? Are you going to come out of this like 50 pounds heavier than you went in? Or are you taking this time to edify yourself? Are you getting certified? Are you working on what are you going to do when you come out? Are you just going to drift back and forth like the wind? Wherever the wind blows you, you're going to go. No, we want to come out better than how we went in. So fine, it's fine to eat. Eat a lot, eat whatever you want, but fried chicken and all the just try and eat a little more healthier. Exercise, and just take care of your body. Don't just sit around being lazy all day because we can't go out. You can still do things in the house. I work out with elastic bands, and I mean, it's fine. It's not like the gym or whatever, but when I need exercise once in a while, and when I don't exercise, trust me, every bone in my body feels it. And I'm walking outside feeling like I'm 99 years old. And I'm thinking, why do I feel like this? It's the exercise. We need exercise. So you can finger pick as well. I'll turn up the guitar a little. This finger picking is a little lighter. And if you're going to write a song with finger picking, self development and assisting children with home. Yes, exactly, exactly. There you go. Precious. That's what you're doing. Yes, self development. That's what I'm talking about. And assisting children with homework. I hear you. All that homework for the kid. Right. Because they're in school and you have your whole family. I hear you. I want to know what you're doing for self development. What I'm doing is I've got certain certifications now. I'm able to teach. And like I said, an ESL teacher, so I'm teaching foreign speaking children and teaching English, and I'm really, really love teaching. I Man, I love teaching children. So prayerfully, I want to do whatever else prerequisites need to be done so that I can actually maybe step into that field while I'm working on my music ministry as well. But what kind of self development are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you reading books? Are you working on your guitar? I know you were trying to string your guitar the other day. So I want to know what you guys are out there doing. Are you cooking? Are you eating? Are you sewing? Like, what's going on? But if you're going to be finger picking, you probably want to start. I'm the type of person who I don't like to leave any stones unturned. So even if I'm working on a song and it's still in development, trust you me, I've copywritten that idea. Because if I, especially if I'm going to sing it, who knows? Right now, I don't have, nobody knows who I am. But you need to be, it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm not going to sing my little read the fine line song again. But she's trying to learn Spanish, and she's also going to learn how to play the violin. Oh, nice. Rainbow. Oh, that's great. So you can play with us. That's super duper exciting. That's great. Um, I know some amazing violin teachers, who, if you need violin teachers, you let me know. So this is another idea that I'm working on. It's taken from a scripture. A lot of my songs that I are going to be Bible based, just straight Bible based. Also based on my experiences, but I'm gonna take the Bible. The people need the word, So I'm gonna do a lot of that and a lot of cover songs. I love like Prince. Aside from a lot of things that I've learned about him upon his passing. Um, the man is a talented artist. He's super duper talented. So I'll be doing quite a few of his songs as well with my band. Okay, so. But finger picking, you want to take it nice and slow. Children, be still and know that I'm God. I'll be exalted in the earth. Children, be still and know that I'm God. I'll be exalted in the earth. Ooh. Be still, yeah. I'll be exalted, yeah. Mm. Children, be still and know that I'm God. Mm. Yeah. I'm almost gonna sing my goodbye song. But and I like to just make one up every day because again, I'm still trying to inspire people to just do what they do. It could be as stupid as I love my cat, or I could see a color and write a song about that. Inspiration is everywhere. Life to me is music. And there's a my favorite guitar players on the planet are Jimi Hendrix. He's number one, but there's a guitar player named Buckethead, and I love me some Buckethead. That boy is. I mean, he plays the thing. People just think he's like this weird shredder dude who wears a bucket on his head and a Michael Myers mask. I know it sounds real strange, but I'm telling the boy is like he's bad on guitar. I've heard him do sounds that I and the thing is he's so wide, he's got a wide range. He can rock out, he can do this beautiful melodic ambient song that just like touches the depths of your soul. His mother passed away, and he wrote like a 20-minute song, and it was just epic, and his timing is dead on. His shredding, every note is crystal clear, and he's going 50 miles a minute. His phrasing, I've heard it, like I don't hear many. There's a lot of great guitar players, and I love so many guitar players, but there's a lot that I like. But those are my two favorites. And I mean, I've heard him. I've heard the guitar speak, to where I'm like just blown away. And then Jimmy, I mean, he's just. I don't even have to. So inspiration is everywhere. find yourself some chords. And again, somebody asked me on YouTube if how to go about writing songs if you don't play an instrument. And you can definitely do that too. Just start by whatever inspires you, whatever experience you had, or whatever you want to write about, and then start just humming. You can even give yourself a beat, or you don't have to give yourself a beat. You don't have to be all, I'm sorry, you don't have to do the most. Just chill, kick back, whatever you're doing. And you can even just start with a simple humming or something. Just say I want to sing about whatever, teaching children, you know. I love teaching children, and I love teaching them. I will be a better teacher, 'cause I love to see them smile. I love teaching children, and I love to see them smile. And I love teaching them, yeah. I hope they will stay a while. Whatever. That's teaching children. I'm just showing you inspiration is everywhere. I can sing about a color. My favorite color is blue. So, blue. Blue is my color. Oh, blue. I love you. Blue is my color. Oh, blue. How I love you. I don't wanna feel blue. No, I wanna always smile, yeah. But blue's such a beautiful place, yeah. Come, wanna stay a while, whatever. I'm just saying, inspiration is everywhere. It could be something real stupid too. It doesn't have to be whatever. But I like writing songs, giving thanks and praise to God, because that's just who I am, what I am, where I am, why I am. So I'll always, I love you, Jesus, and I praise you, my King. Yeah. I love you, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, you are everything. Yeah, I love you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Jesus, you're my everything. Yeah, I praise you, my Jesus. And it doesn't have to be, it could just be light and easy. There's singers who just light is beautiful as well. There's different dynamics. It doesn't always have to be dead on, head on, full on. Just, it could be chill too and very light. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, just showing you there's different styles that you can do. Whatever feels good to you, whatever feels, comes into your spirit and your soul. But I'm always I'll be playing, or I'll just have a groove in my head, and then I'll put the words. I love poetry. If you write poetry, you can do that too. Thank you today. I thank you today. I thank you for coming to my stream, and I thank you again. Yeah. Oh, I thank you for coming to my stream. I always do a goodbye song. Oh, I thank you, yeah, for coming to my stream. And I'm just making it up as I go. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I thank you for coming by. I hope you come back again soon. I hope you will. But in the meantime, I thank you for stopping by. Won't you tell me, what are you gonna do today? Are you staying home? Won't you tell me what you're gonna do today? Are you going out? And I wanna say that I thank you for stopping by. Oh, I praise the Lord for another day. Lord God, we thank you. Grateful, be grateful for another day. God didn't have to wake you up today. Thank you for stopping by. And I praise the Lord for waking us up. Wanna say that I give you the glory, I give you the praise again. As long as I live, I will praise and thank you every day. This is not an easy time, no, it's rough, we're holding on. I say that I thank you, Lord, for another day. So, thank you, people, for stopping by. I love you, and I thank you for stopping by. I want to say I hope you have a lovely day. Hey. So I praise the Lord for another day. And say I don't have the guitar and I just want to sing thank you. Then I would just, this is my goodbye song, by the way. I know it's like an hour-long song, but it's fun. Thank you for stopping by, yeah. And I want to say that I thank the Lord for another day, yeah. And I want to tell you that thank you, Lord. I give you praise, yeah. I want to say that I thank you for stopping by. And that, I'm going to end it right there. But God bless you all. Peace and blessings be unto you. I'll see you again soon. And I pray that you all be well. And I pray that I've made some of you smile or just made someone's day. You know, there's a lot of people out there hurting. Remember, this time is not just about you. You know, we have to just do whatever we can do to, you know, touch the heart of someone else. I do. Oh, pray. Oh, thank you so much, sister. Pray. Thank you. Thank thank you, Rainbow, for stopping by. Yeah, you are my beautiful sister, and I love you. Oh, yeah. And precious, I wanna say thank you, sister, for stopping by. Hey, and anyone else that's watching Charlie G, I thank you too. Yeah, Jesus, we give you the praise and the honor every day. I don't take your love for granted, no. Thank you for your mercy. Yeah, God's mercy is good, good, good. Mercy is good, good, good. Mercy is good. God's mercy is good. I have a looper pedal and a beat machine. I have like the studio equipment that I'm going to be using. I will come on the stream and fumble my way around with it so I learn how to use it. But it's good to do things like this because this is where you start. You can't act like you're what you're not. We start where we are. And then in maybe a year or so, you watch yourself grow. You got better. Maybe you sing a little better. Maybe your songs are a little better. Your stream is a little better. Maybe you're a little farther. Maybe, who knows where God will take you. But I think that, too many people stop. They don't ever do what they do it. Go do it. You could drop dead right now, and you would never have lived your dream, live your life. So anyway, on that note, again, and for real this time, I'm going to say peace out and enjoy the balance of your day. And God bless all of you out there.